it's kind of really super gimpy at the end. Like yes, you're more versatile because you can cast whatever. You don't have to pre-plan your stuff, but you're not more versatile than a wizard because
No, because you're limited.
a wizard can know at first level. A wizard can know all. They just know all cantrips. They just know them all, and they can just boop 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 whatever ones I want to put in.
Yeah.
And like 10 spells at level 1.
No,
Like
yeah. Yeah, you can only cast 2, so it makes it hard because you actually have to plan
sure,
ahead.
because you gotta plan. But versatility wise, I would argue that a wizard is more versatile than a sorcerer in second ed.
Yeah, because it's the same with like a cleric and a bard. Right? Bard is it's the same as a sorcerer. Voila, here's my spells. Cleric, it's the same thing. I have to prep every day on which ones I choose.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting debate. I've run about 5 episodes where I just like, okay, guys, we're live in 2, and you're like, yep, and you guys get into this big debate about something. Like, okay, we're live in 1, yep, and it's just like I just come in, like and
Well, Jeff, we were just talking about the difference between sorcerers and wizards in second edition and how it kind of differs from how they were different in
and that's why I aired it. It's relative stuff. I mean, we're all learning second edition. I just think it's funny how the chance for me to come in and introduce the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Dicewise Entertainment Presents Age of Ashes Live. We are looking down the barrel of episode, let's see, 34 live. 36 in the Elven Portal podcast. Shout out to our sponsors, Devon Knight, who provided us with some awesome top-down minis, especially when those minis grab other minis by their feet and suplex and go flipping off of high platforms. And now we got some kind of green meets red, so I've got this yellow cuddle going on at the bottom of this platform here while we are mid-battle. And Fantasy Grounds, the one good people of Fantasy Grounds that are providing us with this adventure itself, which personally, despite the slow learning curve of trying to wrap my head around a 4th system that I'm running, it's a lot of fun. I gotta say, like, learning something new, but still dials back to a classic move that a creature can do or that a warrior can do. And they, I don't know what you call it, like rebrand it, going, oh, look, the delay is here, the aid is there, the fortitude is there. I don't find it a pain. I find it interesting. Not so much interesting that I can devote the time away from 4 shows and editing to read the damn book. That's what Joe's here for. In our house, our resident rules lawyer, Joe Gibson, and you. That's right. I'm talking to you, our satellite rules lawyer. More and more people are coming out of the woodwork, dropping comments on our YouTube channel, reaching out to us and reminding us, of the rules. And we think it's really great because it adds to the debate and it adds to sort of an outside opinion of how we read and interpret the rules. Now, I get it. GM has last say. But because the whole world is sort of fresh, I mean, come on, like P2 has only been running like 8 months, 6, 8, 10 months since August. So it's still relatively fresh. And no matter what my translation of what the black and white, I mean, we do play rules as written. We play raw. And that's where one of the problems comes in because anybody, and yes, I do encourage this, anyone can pick up the book and go, Jeff, says here, and I'm like, see, now I forgot that, or that type of thing. End of the day, though, as GM, I still have say of the interpretation of how, for game flow. There's the errata factor, not erotic, Matt, the errata factor where Paizo might find in typo and editing, or the community will rise up as one and going, no, fortitude save, it should be an athletics DC, and they listen, they go, oh, sorry, we'll just change that. And nothing more frustrating learning that you were right the whole time, wrong the whole time. So we try to keep an open mind here. I have to admit, in some of our Star Wars games, there's been a bit of a heated debate, but
broken systems tend to bring that out in people, I think.
Yeah. And of course, with the state of the world, tensions are high. But I trust these guys, except for Messina, who always just seems to like read what benefits himself. I trust most of my cast to read through stuff and be interested in the system. I mean, look at Jay Tamlin. How many times has he raised a penalty flag against himself reminded us, it's like, oh, by the way, I shouldn't, you know, I have to take this penalty or whatever. Because these guys, I don't want to say they want to min-max and beat the game. They want to play the game as originally intended. And so do I. So all you rules lawyers out there that feel that you know, might be overstepping, no, you know, as long as you're nice about it, you know, tell us, help us fill in. And yeah, I'm sorry, some repetition is going to be needed on my part to absorb this stuff, especially when a week later we flip to a different rule system and a whole different show. But I kid. Mr. Messina is going to take the DM's chair very soon in a very special project that we've been whipping up. First a one-shot, and then he might actually move into position on virtual tabletop to take over an entire show. We shall see.
And I'm very excited for that.
Anything to get me out of the chair, right?
Yeah, you keep your door locked there.
Anything. Well, I'll tell you something. I'll make it public now. I don't know how many people watch like every show that we put up, you know, so the Star Wars fans may not get this, but if Aiden dies, if Poser dies, if Rahal dies, I will definitely offer either one of you two the chair instead of a new character to at least play a Booker season so that you can suffer the abuse.
Oh, man.
So that you can suffer the abuse. Can't you guys see? Like
I might send Rahal out on a sabbatical. I don't have to kill him. I just might send him away.
You know, like, could you guys imagine Matt Witt or Aiden Willems in the big chair? You know, I fear for my... Oh, no, I won't be playing. No, forget that. I'll just be running tech or something. But yeah, the first stuff. But, you know, as much as I tease Messina...
no, you can't give me the chair for Star Wars. I will take us so far off module. You have no idea. We'll be straight up. We'll be like convincing Hand to let us be the jump in for the, you know.
Yeah, I could just see that, like dialing back to a certain scene with a certain cloaked figure in a chair who comes around going, "It was I that allowed the rebels to know the location of the shield generator."
Oh yeah, I'd have our dudes kidnapping Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
like
but then he'd be like, with you in the big chair, the scene would play out like, "Isn't that right, Oberus?" And you'd be like, "Hey, yeah," hanging out with Palpatine. Yeah, was good for business, you know. It's good for business. So, shout out! I see some of our Discord users, Wither King and Fist of First, and some of the guys that haunt our Discord as Star Wars fans, so maybe we shouldn't talk too much Star Wars because then the whole night will become that. We are staring down the barrel of almost the end. Guys, I'm counting the rooms left on 2 hands minus a couple of fingers to the end of this adventure. What happens next? Well, let's head over to the battle board and talk about Ryan Messina's in the house, the Master Suplex, playing Muros Anvilbender, our Dwarven monk, and doing a fine job.
Oh yeah, everybody. Spin to win.
Excited, and then second thinking his chance at the GM chair for Star Wars, our sly sorcerer, the guy with the low wisdom score, and yet, as far from where I'm sitting, the only voice of reason amongst 3 dwarves, playing our Dwarven sorcerer, Matt Witt, tonight.
Well, it might not be reason.
We have
I'm so sad. I can't believe I fell asleep for Muros's Zangiefing the dude off the top rope, man. Like I'm glad that my spell was like an essential part of it, but
enabled. You highly enabled Muros.
You know how Marvel's movies have like the Easter egg at the end? You really should watch past the credits. Matt, maybe you should go back to what happened to you, what we did at the very end of the last episode of Age of Ashes. I guess it'd be episode 33 live and episode 35 in the Elven Portal podcast. Because we got a great shot of you sleeping, and what we did next, I think, was one for the books.
I'll have to check it out, but
yeah.
I'm just gonna say this now: you guys are probably dicks.
You commented once when I did an impression of Aiden Willems, and you said, "I hope he sees that at the end." Well, I was the first to send that footage to Aiden personally. so we could see us get one over on you.
You were very kind, Matt.
Yeah.
You were very kind.
Yes. Rob Hammond's in the house, usually lurking in chat. We've brought him in to, well, possibly get a little bit of Dahlgren in the house. I'm not saying he's on the battlefield, but you never know who they could run into. And Joe Gibson as Rules Lawyer, but also now Joe Gibson as the mighty, beefy, chest hair and beard improved, at least by Dwarven standards, with his new heritage, Niles of Caden Kalilian, the drinking human god, converting these dwarves one by one to his religion. Joe Gibson.
Hello.
Last but not least, the butcher of the the butcher of Citadel Eldarine and all that were underneath it. In the Mwagi expanse, the Shakaka whisper his name with dread. Theowen's coming. Frank Hamilton is almost in the house tonight.
Oh no, he's here. He's here.
There was no way I was going to play you and give you all those natural 20s again. No way at all. So, switching to the battle board. Revving up some battle music. And last but not least, I believe when last we left our heroes, a suplex, thanks to a hero point. Niles and a hand crossbow. Ooh, look, he's versatile. Pa-ping! And with the big crossbow saying something like, this is a knife. Shooting off and then missing. No, you hit the guy in the knee, didn't you? Got him right in the back of the knee. He's come down the ladder. That's just really rude. Dropping it. Running towards the charge. Couple of spider climb spells, at least one, and some dark vision potions. Did I miss anything? My guy went prone. An half-orc mercenary. She told you there were two on guard at night. Now you know where the second one is. Then he pops up and rushes to meet the charge and ends his turn right in front, which leaves us the next half-orc. Now I'm pretty sure that a -10 perception penalty while one is sleeping carries over from first edition to second. Let's hear if we can hear a guy screaming. From 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 odd feet away at -6, -16.
No.
How about the boss? Ooh, that looks much better. What's my perception? Oh my god. I'm just going to roll that so you guys can see the plus. Ooh.
We see nothing.
But before people can react, whether one's awake or all's awake, it's Albrick Stonechucker's turn. The Spider Maker. What do you want to do, Al?
That stone chugger. Thank you very much. Right, so as sleepy as casting one of my new spells made me last time, I think I've gained the fortitude to bring forth my empowered signature spell of Magic Missile upon half-orc warrior 4.
Yeah, I guess the idea that we have names, you know, just doesn't... the crit cards are gone for now, so...
So, what the empowerment does is it adds an extra missile per action I spend doing this, and I'm going to spend my full round action pelting him with 6 missiles.
6?
Oh, yes. Welcome to 2nd edition Empowered Spells.
Theon just wrote something in Dwarven for the video across the chat. Understood by everybody but me. Oh, I don't get to...
And me.
That's brilliant. It's so true. This, hopefully, if I roll well, should kill him.
Oh, no, there it is. Translation. Sucks to be half-orc number 4.
So,
nicely done,
1,
Frank.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And he falls
4 and 5 is 9, and 4 is 13, and 2 is 15, and 2 is 17, and 5 is 22 points of damage.
If each one is a separate attack, did the last two just knock him down dying conditions, Joe?
I was just about to get into that. What's your total on the end? 23? 23.
20, is it 23? I thought it was 22. I might have missed one.
Math is fun. 9, 13, 15, 16, 17, 17, and it's 22.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. Take off the last missile. That's 17 points of damage. I have more.
Right.
I have more than 17 points of damage. Hit points. Okay. Add the last one. Takes me past what he has, and now I'm at 0 with dying 1 because he's gone beyond. He needs an extra attack to take me to dying 2, not extra damage, I believe, is the way it goes. Mr. Gibson, yes?
Oh, I'm just reading up on Magic Missile and how the actual damage is dealt.
Oh, they're classed as separate attacks. It's not one spell. It's 6.
Yeah, I know, but saying
I could have shot the lad way down here.
Okay, but what I'm saying is missile 4, or sorry, missile 5. Sorry, I'm still standing. Missile 6 is what it took to take me over the 0 threshold into negatives. And so I'm sitting at 0 at dying 1. Because it wouldn't be, let's say you got me to -3. It wouldn't be negative dying 3 because we've done that mistake in the past. Because it's not a dying condition per point past -0. Otherwise, people would, somebody could come up and go, you have 5 hit points left, hero. 10 points of damage. Oh, that's dying 5, which does not exist. Instant slain, right? So I believe, it's a good point, Frank, but I believe he is fine at dying 1. Yeah.
You can never be too sure.
Not that I should disclose that, but yeah. Since
and that ends my turn.
Okay. And what a turn. Niles.
I will
Upstaged again.
draw my rapier
Yeah. Yep.
and move.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Sliding
To
up
the east.
Sliding up
Yep.
besides Theon. Yeah.
Theon and stabby pokey.
Okay. Well, there you go. Stab him. That's dying 2 if you can hit him.
Should be able. If you can target him for me, please.
Yep.
0.
Okay.
Pokey.
And I'm prone, +4, and I'm flat-footed, and I'm helpless, and yada yada yada. So 20. Okay, so now he's dying 2.
For 24, I think that is.
Yep.
And my damage. 9 points.
But since I have the dying condition, it's just you shift me into the next. Now, you guys can finish him if you can stand there for a full round action. Anyway, Muros. Cuddle. Roll around with this half orc. Unfortunately, you did not snap his neck. He's not...
I know. That's very unfortunate.
Mm.
I'll have to see if I can remedy that. So I would like to, from where we are.
Now, do you have to make a fort DC to maintain said grapple?
It would be a athletics.
Yeah.
So
because you want to do damage with the grab, and I can't see them just one roll and then you dishing that out for 4 rounds. It doesn't.
No. I do have to maintain. That still exists. So I will grab to maintain.
When last we left the Intrepid Adventurers, sorry, Twitch chat, that is something I will never say. When last we left our heroes, that usually just makes me laugh because we haven't done anything heroic. They never do. Self-interest always rues the day with these guys. No, I'm just kidding. You were saying?
Yeah. My grapple check.
1.
No, is there critical failure on skill checks? Or
I'm gonna say because this is an attack, you fail to grab them. So we're just laying on together.
This is awkward.
Yep.
You're just caressing his back gently.
Yeah, I was
playing with his back here.
First base. Okay.
All right, and we're both prone, right?
Yeah. So you want to get
up? No, I'm good. I just got to flurry a kick him while we're laying here. Get away from me!
Okay.
The infamous flurry of caresses.
Yeah. It's like cat paws, but not as nice.
there any penalties for attacking whilst
but
prone?
more sensual.
Attacking while
if he is-
prone?
Yeah, I think there's a -2 penalty. Even for melee.
If you were standing over him,
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Well.
and you don't get any bonus because he's prone because you're both prone.
If I may.
Yeah, it's your
Feel
job.
free.
I was just stalling till we heard from you. Really,
Thank you. Yeah, I was scrolling as fast as I could there.
I'm tired of heard of. I'm like, I don't know.
For the critical failure grapple,
Yeah.
right? If you already had the opponent grabbed
Mhm.
Yeah.
or restrained,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and you critically failed, it breaks free.
Oh,
Your
okay.
target can either grab you
Okay.
as a success of your grappling action or force you to fall and land prone. Well,
As a
you're
reaction
already prone.
or on my turn?
on Muros' critical fail.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I immediately.
It's a skill. You gotta look up skills whenever somebody critically fails or succeeds.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
So I get a free chance to grab him.
You can.
Or he can fall prone.
Can't fall any proner. He's already prone.
Wait.
I
Goes full 180. I
don't
stand.
think I don't think he's in, like, after what I've suffered at his hands. I don't think I'm interested in just like grappling him. And now he's kicking me. So
Let's do this.
so if you want to finish off what you're doing there, flurry of
Geeks.
I just kind of see you like cartwheeling around a little tight circle on a hip like the cat.
You know
does.
the whoop, 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 running on the ground in a circle.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the first one. Oh, I got to punch in a -2. -2. -2. All right. That's in. So for the first, whoop, whoop. Ah, too good. Oh, that wasn't good. I wasn't targeted, but it was a 16. Does a 16 hit? Oh, he's prone. He gets my. What's a prone for your AC?
Well, I'm not flat-footed anymore. I'm just prone, and you don't have a penalty for standing over me, so I think we're at par. Anyway, I will. I'll make us both prone at the moment, and we'll see if that does anything. Where are you here? Prone. Prone. Sorry, I was looking at something else up. Who are you attacking? Number 3?
Warrior 3.
Warrior 3. You know, I actually saw a guy in the store the other day with a t-shirt that actually says Mortal Kombat on it, right? And imagine the little old lady surprise between us when I'm pushing my cart past him and I'm like, finish him! The guy burst out laughing, and I turned to the little old lady and said, it's still relevant today. And she said, I know.
So if you are prone, you are flat-footed and take a -2 penalty to all attack rolls.
Okay.
Yes, I took a -2 on that.
Okay, and I'm prone as well. So with me prone, my my new AC doesn't say. Is there any AC penalty of being prone? Guess not.
Flat-footed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, flat-footed.
So
No dexterity to
no
your-
dex. Doesn't look like it's working in there. Okay. And what did you get to hit me? Yes, actually, there you go.
16.
Yeah, that hits, but only because I'm flat-footed.
Okay. I rolled the damage. Oh, 8 points of damage.
Okay. You kick him where it hurts.
Ha! And followed up with my second whoop whoop. -2.
Now, who's your target? I don't have a target here.
I have targeted him.
Okay.
Yeah. And my second. Oh, do good. 13. I miss. Oh, would dying affect your AC?
You would think so.
Dying usually does.
Unless he's weak enough burning at the moment.
I don't think any further than being prone does.
I don't know.
I may have targeted the wrong guy. Or... Nope, he's down. Okay. Where did I take all the damage from? Like, I know I took a lot of damage, but...
Grab, suplex.
Oh, right. So you did 8 points, 4 and 4 for the double grab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suplex was a D6. So 8 and 8, 60. Okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, a quick question. Did I take any damage?
From falling?
Because I have like 12. I have like 12.
I asked you for a reflex save, I think, and you just kind of fell on him.
All right. No, but I mean, I just want to make sure. I want to take the wounds away, but I want to make sure I didn't get damaged. I don't remember getting damaged, but
if you have 12 wounds, then you get 12 wounds.
Yeah.
Now it still has 4.
Okay. Cool. So kick, and then I have 1 action left. I'll stand.
What did you take 12 wounds from?
That's yeah. I don't remember. It's maybe from fiddling around with my character sheet from the last time we were playing. So I was adding in all those.
Plus rest, blah blah blah.
I don't remember getting anything done, but
moving on.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, you attack. He goes still. Yeah. You attack again.
I tried to grab, failed. I attacked, and then I stand.
Okay.
And that's my go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all done.
It's his go. And I try to stabilize. Theowen, son of Dull and Crosshammers. A man lies at your feet. Half a man, half an orc. And Niles comes up and pokes him.
Well, I'll give that orc there a chance to heal up a bit, stand up, so I can chop him down again. But other than that, I'm gonna move.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
That's 2 moves.
Yep. Coming around to the back, or sorry, coming around to a building. Okay. I'm trying to open the battle map because you guys have dark vision. Right?
Yeah.
So you're flush to a corner of the T-shaped building. You move past the platform the guy came off of, and you're around behind the giant platform. That 20 feet above, you hear scuffling and such.
Okay, and I will raise my shield as my last action.
Okay. Half-Orc Warrior 1 sleeps. Half-Orc Warrior 2 sleeps. Half-Orc Warrior 4 stabilizes. It tries to stabilize everyone. Half-Orc Warrior 5 also sleeps. The boss is awake and basically point blank with these guys gets them to wake up. Wake up. Now here's something interesting. Do they have rules for donning armor? Sleeping in armor? And hastily donning armor? Because, you know, we want a good night's sleep, we're not wearing our armor. Which really makes a dark vision party that much more dangerous for the monsters.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
There is a rule for it.
Yes, there is. It's in
page 274.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And let's talk.
Would you like me to read it?
Yeah. Go ahead, Frank.
Getting into and out of armor is time consuming, so make sure you're wearing it when you need it. Donning and removing armor are both activities involving the interact actions. It takes 1 minute to don light armor, 5 minutes to don medium or heavy armor, and 1 minute to remove any armor.
And what about hastily donning?
There is no hastily donning.
Okay.
Light armor 1 minute, medium or worse 5.
They're going to be naked.
Is there a modifier if somebody helps you put your armor on?
Not in that short description that I saw in the Archives of Nethys.
And what kind of penalty if you sleep? What happens if you sleep in your armor?
You'll be severely fatigued. That I know.
I know, but
you wouldn't get proper rest. You'd get none of the bonuses from having 8 hours proper rest.
You're a robotic there, Rob. The boss is here. They might actually sleep on their armor. Oh, that's right. I just realized something.
So resting is on page 499.
Because if somebody's here,
you're welcome.
If somebody's here, we know somebody else is coming. Anyway, sorry. Yes, let's talk about resting in your armor.
The character does not regain hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Character retains the fatigue condition.
Okay.
Dooms and drains stay where they are. And that's about all I can see on the Archives of Nethys. So you'd have to look up page 499 in the rulebook.
I'm reading.
Yeah, okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think fatigue might be what's going on here because we're on alert, but we still need sleep.
Fatigue 10, Jeff, so minus 10 to everything. No spells. Third hit points.
Before you came on, I was just talking to the audience and bragging how I trust you guys. That's gone away now. Albrecht.
Yes, sir.
You're up. Niles, you're on deck.
Right then. I'm going to spend a double move myself. I will move 25, 30, passing through the fallen or half-orc warrior. I'm going to consider it as difficult.
Yep.
So...
You can go into the tree as long as you stay away from the center.
Yep. I think that's going to get me to there. Double move.
To the east, halfway between the dropped orc and Theowen towards the far platform, coming around the back of the big platform.
And I'll spend the remainder of my round perceiving my surroundings.
Okay.
So here's my perception. 11.
You see the cliff face 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet beyond. And I've pretty much been very generous with what I've already opened. Opening things that only Muros can see, that, you know, he doesn't really have time to shout out, blah, blah, blah. So in your current staggered position, this is about as good as the map's going to get, boys.
All right.
Still, lots of map here. Right? Lots going on. Niles.
All right. So, sleeping in armor.
Yep.
You are fatigued when you awake, taking a -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
While you're exploring, you can't choose an exploration activity, which doesn't matter for NPCs. So. And you recover from fatigue after full nights.
Okay.
That's it. Except if the armor has the comfy trait, which there's only one right now.
Which is what?
Which is padded. Padded armor has the comfy trait. You can actually sleep in it.
Like you're wearing your mattress.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move up beside Theowen and raise my shield. So that is a double move plus raising my shield. I am done. Waiting for the onslaught.
Okay. Next, Muros.
Hi. Well, I'm not sure if this works down or not, so I just want to give him the go to sleep. I'm going to take one of my burly arms there and just kind of wrap him around that little stick twig neck of his. Full round action, I'm assuming. Shh, there, Gorky. You just go to sleep now there. Shh.
Grapple.
Okay, sure.
Or are you talking like a coup de grace?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. a natural 20, making it a 31.
Oh, right. Because he's already he's already down. Right.
Don't take away my critical.
he's degrad. You've degrad him.
I degrotted him.
The eye flyers
just
open.
Rips his head right off of his shoulders.
Yeah, his eyes flare open. His hair turns red. His face turns a little freckled, and he looks you right in the eye and says, in a very Kaibo kind of voice, "Ma, Pa," and goes limp in your grasp.
You go to them. You go to them now. And pop goes the daisy.
He's done. We'll remove him from the board before you loot mutilate the bodies for extra XP. Classic Munchkin move.
Before he starts twisting off limbs.
Well, full round action, coup de grace. Theowen. Shield raised.
What? I'm gonna wait patiently for someone to come out of that door there, and then I'm gonna chop him.
Okay. So, readying an action. We had really buggered delaying an action, which apparently is free. You pull yourself out of initiative, and as soon as that action happens, you pop back into initiative, even if it's a whole round later. Is there a better way, Joe? Or is no, there's just delaying.
I'll just delay.
Like you can ready an action, which is delay an action, right? It's the same. It's just you're specifying when you're going to do your actions. That's it. So as in this time, like we are surrounding, I'm guessing that's a door by us.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see on my map.
Yeah, it looks like a chunk of wall is missing if you zoom way in. So.
Oh, okay.
Right next to Theon is a door. The little gray slat south of the door is a window.
Oh, okay.
I will try to give you.
Now I can. Nope. No. Now I can see a little better now. So.
Yeah.
All right. So
you're just gonna leave this guy to his fate, or finish him off? Or did you finish him last round? The guy you poked once, and then Theon ran off.
I'm down beside Theo, and
I
left him be.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. So Theon is.
I mean, we're savage. We're not bloodthirsty.
No.
Well, I mean,
okay.
I'm not. Muros is, and that's a bit disturbing. But
okay.
What you talking about down there?
Nothing. Never mind.
So Niles, come running up. Perception.
It's not my turn, Jeff.
Oh, so why'd you move?
I didn't. That was last turn, Jeff.
Okay. Theon's So Theon's taking himself out of initiative.
Readying his action.
Right, readying his action. All right. Inside, there's little shuffling and moving around, but I'm sticking with the script because I like the way these guys think. And it gets quiet.
Do I hear someone gently sobbing?
Couple of harsh whispers, maybe. Al, it's your go.
Right then. So, before I go moving on with me cousins and good man Niles, I'm gonna open my cloak, grab out me wee, say, Eris, this is as good a time as any for you to start pulling your weight. Go over there and make sure that thing don't wake up. And I'll nudge Eris over towards the helpless half-orc.
Sending the demon puppet.
Yeah, why not, right? Is that too soon? Really? So Once that's done, I'm assuming that's movement. So I'll spend another movement to edge up on my cousin and Niles. And leave me back there to take care of business, so to speak. And that's my turn.
Did you just sick your dog after that guy that was laying there all quiet like?
Just you never mind.
By the bearded balls of Torag, that's brutal.
Listen.
Remind me to sleep with my door locked.
I'm not gonna risk me pup on a lively one. It's got to get its teeth blooded somehow. You know it, I know it. Nothing better than one of them half-breeds over there.
We've entered.
And you know, the pup is just little red eyes, you know. Like
it walks on its two hind legs over to the orc.
Yeah, really. It takes his glasses off, stops typing, gets up and goes.
You know what? I'll allow that. He can walk bipedal. I'm good with that. That's dark and creepy and perfect for a warg familiar.
Oh. Moving like a stuffed animal, the little wobble going. Okay. Niles.
All right. So to follow Theon's lead, be readying an action, which is you can prepare it. It's a 2-action. Ready. Prepare to use an action that will occur outside of your turn. Choose a single action or free action that you can use, and you designate a trigger. Your turn then ends. If your trigger you designate occurs before the start of your next turn, you can use the choose an action as a reaction, provided you still meet the requirements. You can't ready a free action that already has a trigger. If you have multiple attack penalties, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So I'll do the same as Theon.
What's your
ready
trigger?
an action.
Okay.
Somebody steps out, they get stabbed.
Okay. I'm assuming, Theon, that sounds better, and that's what you did before. And just delaying.
Oh yeah,
I'm delaying. So.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right. Muros.
Wait, now that I've tucked there in the greenskin sleep there, I don't have to worry about him none. I will, how tall is that building beside us?
Probably your standard, like, 10-foot little peaked roof.
And I'm at 20 feet, eh?
Yep.
Boy. And there's a door in the front there that the Owen stacked on, eh?
Yep.
That's the gable end. Figure, 92 1/4 studs, 6 and 12 pitch.
I rated for a snow load at that too.
Oh yeah, well you got to remember 3.5 inches for top and double plates.
Of course. There's a roll plotter. Wait, I got a tree right here beside me. I like to take my actions there to go 5 over to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then down the tree, which will be 20, so it puts me at 25. And then
okay, hang on a second.
Yeah.
The corner of the tree is holding up that corner, so it's like 5, 10.
Okay.
And then down.
Yep. Okay.
Right.
So it's 5, 10, then
20
another
feet,
20 down.
Right. So you're at 30. Yeah.
Right, and I got 5 more feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I go right here, 30 feet.
Okay.
And I try to be sneaky. No, not that sneaky. Never mind. Belay that.
He tries to be dwarven sneaky.
Hey, you got it. Yeah, dwarven stealth.
He shouts out, "Hey, look at me! I'm all sneaky."
This is Jackass, and I'm Muros.
We're going to do dwarves that are sneaky.
All right.
Oh, wait, that's one action. Wait, I got 2 more.
Well,
What about that?
You moved, yeah.
Yeah,
You want to perceive?
Like,
You want to... What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll take a little peepee boodles.
Okay, let's have your perception.
Hey, perception. Looking about. And I'm seeing 25.
Up on your right here, on the platform. Okay. The rope ladder is swinging, betraying that somebody used it very recently.
Oh, well then, I'll have to take my. So when you move diagonal, only the first one of that move action.
Sorry.
The squares go 5, then 10, then 5, then 10, then 5.
Oh,
then
it always just alternates. Gotcha. Okay. If I go 5, 10, so that's 15. That'd be 30. And then I want to latch onto the tree beside me and move up by 5.
Okay. Now this is going to bring you up under the platform again.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll take what's left of my next move there, just to kind of move here, and definitely do like the dwarven version of aliens and kind of.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to use my full 35 and just do a couple of laps around underneath this platform. Really give them the good case of the heebies.
Okay.
Oh, that would be creepy.
And that'll be it for my turn. And as I remain underneath the platform.
Okay. He's doing this. They're doing this. He's bleeding out. Okay. My guy has a very, very, very cool ability that we have not showcased. Somehow, unbeknownst to the guys at the front door, I exited the building quietly, under instruction of my boss, made it to the ladder, and stealthily got up here. Viewed the area, and I don't really have line of sight on the guys because of the corner, but I can see you on the platform. I saw you come down, I saw you move about. And I'm hiding somewhere on the platform or in that tree. So all you saw, even with your amazing 25, was the ladder, because it's a rope ladder and it's still swinging.
Yeah, you're right. I know there's someone there, but I do not know where.
But whilst it was my turn, I used an action to mark you as my prey.
It's good to have goals.
And now the hunter is becoming the hunted as you do some creepy alien shit and crawl around underneath me and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm just going to reposition myself over here because I saw what happened to Bob and that ain't cool. And we wait. And it's Al's turn.
Right, so on my turn, I'm assuming Eris also goes and
Chutoy's the boot.
Yep. It finishes off Half Orc Warrior 4. Has a nice little snack.
Oh yeah, that guy's pedicure's doomed. He rips the boot off and just goes to town on an ankle.
Excellent. Good doggy.
You just see the little red eyes actually dragging the body by the ankle just into the bush for a more sealed fate.
That's awesome. As a free action, I'll lean into Theon and Niles and say, so, what are we waiting for here?
Well, I'm waiting for Niles to open that door now so I can walk in like I own the place.
Oh.
He could throw a firebomb type thing through the window, make them
but
come in.
that could make the Bernie things on stuff that's valuable.
Meh. You know there's no Bernie things that aren't made of stone.
So, if that's all you're waiting for, I'll move on past the door. Which way did I'll even spend an action on a perception. Which way does the door swing?
Which way is it open? In.
Yeah. In.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then it doesn't matter which way it opens. So I'll move to below the door.
Okay. Stop. You've triggered my action. Niles carries light, and now he's drinking dark vision potions. But you forget your opponents also have 60-foot dark vision. And I'm posted up on a window, peeking through a crack and just watching you guys sitting out there. And it's like, well, they make a move on the door. If they get in front of my window, I'm going to shoot them.
Then shoot me.
So he does. Now, luckily, to be fair, you were behind the line, and I designated somebody else as my prey. So I don't get you as my prey advantage, but I am going to shoot you. So as you're basically move up on the door, it looks like you're going to make a move.
Bring it, half-breed.
Somebody shoots you in the face, revealing that there basically must be a guy in this position.
Oh, see that? Glad I opened the door. Easier for Theon to cut his freaking nuts off.
So now on Albrick, I am assuming that my initiative becomes just before Al's. As I execute. Does that make sense? As I execute what I want to do.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. So, I'm going to shoot you with my short bow. Natural 1.
I catch the arrow in my teeth and spit it back through the slit at him.
Sure. Because I can't think of... Sure.
You can't beat that now, can you?
That doesn't really reflect bad on my part, but yeah, that's epic. I like it. Sure, why not? So, anyway. So, Joe, I've spent 2 actions readying, and then my last action goes, which is a single shot. And that's all he's got. So, back to Al. Did you want to continue with your movement?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Look right through that door. Wave at him.
I'll even take a free action to look at the slit and go, "Yeah, coward! Go get him, Theon!" Bust open the door. Dwarven stealth!
Crack open the door as you run by. Niles.
All right. Well, I guess we'll do it that way.
Didn't they not tell you the plan? Do you actually speak Dwarven? You just nod when they talk it, think you're involved.
I just nod.
They just think he assumes he speaks Dwarven. And that's the plan, Niles. Uh-huh.
Because they look at me. Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah,
all good.
Okay.
Acts like a dwarf. Smells like a dwarf. It's the closest human I've ever seen to one.
So, I guess I will move into the building.
Okay.
Let's rephrase this. I will raise my shield.
Yes.
Then I will move.
Yes.
Does anything happen when I move into the door?
Yes. As a matter of fact, yeah.
Besides lighten up the room so I can see what's in there.
Yep. This curtain across the bedroom is actually no longer, fully covering. It's been pushed aside, so the room's exposed. And we're going to light up all the people in the room so you can see everybody. And the whole party. Now it's a party. So, a female creature with rapier and dagger in hand in the back. And I actually have a picture for you. Isn't that nice?
Oh, a named character?
Maybe.
We'll find out when you show us the picture.
Dang it.
Downfalls to virtual tabletop.
Instead of just holding up the book, covering the name. See? This is what you see.
Yeah, really. I guess I can't... This woman, rapier and dagger and light armor, stands.
That's not a woman.
That's a goblin.
That's a hobgoblin. And a big orc warrior. Anyway, you step in. Orc warrior strikes at you from cover. We're both on this corner, which pretty much gives us both cover.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to get in the way of anyone shooting. I'm just following orders. So, like, get in that corner and, jump out. Everybody comes in. They're like, okay. Right? Anyway, since I can't, like, jump out and go, haha, he basically leans out and goes, stab. So, with you of a corner of cover, which I believe is at least +2, this guy, you trigger this guy. Orc warrior. No, that's his orc warrior. Orc warrior number 1. Yes, orc warrior number 1. Now gets to go. And Niles is at 24. So we're going to put me 24. You trigger me.
Did he ready an action or did he?
Yeah. So I can't move.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to chop anyone comes through the door.
There's a delay or ready. Big difference.
I know. I burned 2 actions and...
So you're readying, so you don't change your initiative. If you delay, you change your initiative.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I thought my initiative changed to the readying action because I go at that time. Oh, okay.
No, because you're delaying does it because you're delaying your action, which then screws up your initiative order. Readying an action does not.
So does that mean when I come
allows you to act at whatever you specify.
Okay. So what happens at the end of that? My turn's gone for the rest of the round.
I get to continue the rest of my turn.
And then when but then what happens when we get to back to my initiative, which happens to be lower and didn't change? Do I get a whole other turn?
Yep. Or if it's higher, or yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Right on. Oh, liking this. Get to go more. Even Al's Bowman gets to go more when we come down to my initiative because they both did the same thing. So anyway, speaking of people going more, where's my guy? Half-orc number 1. It's targeted Niles and basically swings at you with the longsword. I believe the corner cover is 2, so I'm going to give him a -2 modifier to amplify that cover. And swing at you with a 14 and a miss. And we go back to Niles.
That was it. It was just the one.
That's all I can do is ready, right? 2 actions to ready and execute. So
yeah, but there's only the one person who readied the action. That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll pokey that the bowman, which is half-orc warrior number 2.
Yep. Okay. So I'll give you a target here. Oh, 1 second. Okay.
Pokey. With an 11.
No. So you walk in through the open doorway. You take a strike at the guy on the left. You have an action left.
I'll do another strike.
Okay. -4. You're
12.
Sorry, no. And you're done.
I am done.
And you're done. Muros. Clinging to the... How long does this spell last? An hour? A minute?
I believe it lasts 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's spider climb, 10 minutes.
Yeah. No, you got lots of time. I just... Curious.
No. We'll be concerned when we get to round 90.
Yeah. Well, if the combat ends and all of a sudden you're like, and I climb out the wall in the cave. It's like, oh, crap. Anyway. Muros, you're on the underside of the boards.
Go. At 8, well, I'd like to scurry to the opposite side where I last left off.
Mm-hmm.
5. Try to do so sneakily. So I move half speed then?
I don't know if stealth cuts your movement in this. I know I have to roll it.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So I roll a little sneaks. Deal.
I'm going to kill my dice cam so you guys don't get to know the results.
19.
Okay. Oh, I've got stealth. DM roll stealth.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know why they give you the skill, but what I do is basically
I have a +7.
Right. So that's why I'm going to keep your roll instead of asking you. So it's like you don't actually get the 19. I just see the +7 modifier, add it to what I got here, and it's a
Right.
Hopefully you do well.
So I would like to go over to this side. So that'd be 5, 10, and then emerge on top.
Okay. So are you peeking over again?
No, it'll be a full Monty.
Okay.
And do I see anything that looks solid and green, maybe?
Perception? You don't see anybody standing in the obvious open.
Oh, okay.
I'm hiding. Even in the dark, there are things to hide behind.
16.
16 versus my stealth. Where's my stealth? A fork. Plus 6. I'll let you know what my stealth is. Okay. He's up a tree. You see me. I'm where I am on the board, but up in the tree.
All right. And he's just kind of got himself wedged up there. That's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
How high up?
I'm assuming these trees can only go about 10 feet above the platform. So there's that 5 foot up off the air, like enough to hide, but not really enough for distance.
Okay.
So you'd have to either stand under him and strike straight up, or climb the tree to get at him, kind of thing, because he'd be like 5-10 off the ground.
So I've moved, percepted, then I'd have to. Would I be able to charge him in a straight line?
You can't charge while climbing unless you have. Oh, I guess. Well, you have climb movement.
Like completely do it like a cartoon.
I don't see why not. If you're granted climb movement, unless there's something about charging that you can.
There's no real charging anymore. It's move and strikes.
Oh yeah, I forgot the charge nut. Yeah.
Okay.
First edition striking me yet again.
Anyway, you've used 2 movements, so unless you can throw something from here, you're gonna move up in position beside him.
Wait, I got something. I hook a javelin at him.
Okay, it would take you a move to pull it out.
Okay, I don't hook a javelin at him.
Unless you have quick draw.
I don't have quick draw.
Okay.
Hey, well, I'll crawl back underneath the thing. Look at him going. Then hustle back underneath the platform.
You spit your acid blood at him.
That's great.
So you get up, you look around, you I see you kind of hiss, and then you just flap off.
Back underneath.
I think you should do. Remember we talked about you being a flying squirrel? I think now is the time to leap from the platform and glide to your friends. If no one sees it, bad guys don't count. If there's a lone, nameless NPC, so named NPCs can't do it. Players can't see you. But if you're in a scenario where it's you and some mook, go ahead. Flying squirrel that shit. You just got to climb down the ladder, but we could say that you glided off like Batman. Just because no one sees it, did it happen, right?
No, trust me not to met him. My intention is to get cover again from him trying to make a pincushion out of my arse, and then I want to come back out and take care of him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You just take cover, hug the tree, take opposite cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is, he could probably climb, move circumference of the tree and shoot straight down on his turn.
But I'm under the platform.
No, I'm saying if you use the tree, that's what you've got. You want to just go into the platform? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so hiss and go back under.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hissing's a free action, right?
Sure.
Oi.
Okay, so that's you. Theowen.
All right, so I'm going to step into said room.
Okay.
There's 10.
Yep.
I'm going to get Niles out of my way. I'm going to move right there.
5, 10, 15, yep.
And then I'm going to do an intimidating strike against female Hobgoblin Warrior 2.
All right.
Let me target. Let me get my goods out here. Click on the right thing. And attack. Oops. Shit. Rolled twice. I'll just take the first number that rolls. Does a 29 hit?
Yes.
And it doesn't crit. Oh, that's concerning.
I have a name, remember?
All right. Well,
this is where you guys not using the cards works against you. Now, remember we talked about possibly using the cards for a boss fight?
Is she the level boss?
She's the mini boss.
She's already worried.
All right.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, she takes 9 points of damage.
She's not very happy about that.
And she is fear 1. -1 to everything.
Do I get a save?
Nope.
You just have to hit me. As long as you hit me, I'm already afraid of you.
I just have to do damage.
Oh. Well,
I'm terrified to behold.
I'm all
straight up wading through combat as if I am singular of purpose, and then I introduce her to me flail.
Okay.
Hit her again.
That's a 2 action.
Oh.
So I'm done.
Where is it? Frightened? Did you say?
Yep.
Frightened.
Yeah,
1.
she's frightened 1.
Frightened 1. Okay. All right. Half orc warrior 4. The chew toy we're just going to remove because that's getting pretty bad. Just double checking that all of my orcs are good and fatigued. I'd give him. Yep.
Oh, could you take the prone off of me, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Did you have to fight with that? Did we screw something up here?
No, I haven't done anything I think that would really affect me.
Okay. So, half orc number 5. Kind of like Mambo number 5. Okay. So, you disappear underneath. All right. I'm going to move myself. And you hear much movement. But he's on the platform. He climbed down his tree, and you hear a bunch of movement on the platform. Quietly as I can, but you know. Blah, 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 blah. Creak, 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 creak. Okay. You hear him moving about the platform. And then I get quiet. Again. Let's see. If I have a 25-foot speed, cut in half, it's like 10 feet. So I climb down normally, 10 feet, move 5, 10, basically that's everything you heard. And then I'm going to try to quietly do something. And that's 2 moves. And the third move, I'm going to forget about you for now, because I see an opportunity to shoot somebody who's screaming his head, "Dwarven stealth, you cowards!" Oh, hi there. I just wish my prey would pop up. 27 to shoot Albrecht Stonechucker with my bow.
Ow.
Let's talk about deadly weapons, Joe.
No, let's not. Let's just push this along. You know, don't want to hold up.
Okay. It's a weapon trait.
Yeah.
Because that sounds horrible. Is that times 3 crit?
Well,
that's probably what that is.
27
just changes dice.
27 is a critical hit because I got 10 over your AC, which I'd like to know if that possibly triggers my short bow's deadly weapon trait.
Ow.
Ooh, yuck. Just get bigger dice for your crit damage.
It's gotta find.
Mm.
It should state in your on your character PDF.
Like deadly D10.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but it doesn't say when that happens. I'm assuming that when it crits, I get to use deadly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. On a critical hit, the weapon adds damage die of the listed dice. Adds.
Yeah, plus.
Roll this after doubling the weapon's damage on top of it. Oh my god. Right. So
bows are gross.
So
second it.
Okay. Look at a really good shot. Oh, it does it for me. Look at that. It did all the dice for me. It did a black one with a 1. It doubled it on another d6 with a 2. And then the purple one is my d10 for 3 for 6 points of damage. 1, 2, and 3 on my dice. Oh, this guy is so fired. But that's me. That's what I get for... And I did shoot at you fatigued, and I still got amazing and the dice.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
Nobody speaks Draconic.
We're half orc.
Good.
Oh.
So Albrecht swears in an incomprehensible language.
You know, for the player view I have up, I should have like a dummy character that speaks every language, and the audience can see the translations. And they get to know.
No, it's probably best they don't see that one.
Probably best if not, huh? All right.
Right.
Okay.
Ow!
Guy inside.
My pancreas.
Guy inside. Right. Drops bow for free. Pulls longsword.
Provokes attack of opportunity.
Aye.
From the fighter.
Yep.
From the fighter.
Yep.
Now, who did that?
The guy, the bowman on your left.
Okay, so I am. Let's see. What am I going to do? Joe, can I use that as a like a trip?
Your attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
As that is your reaction?
Yes.
The reaction strike. I do believe it is just a strike.
Oh, okay.
If you have other crap that goes with your weapon or stuff like that, then I do think you might be able to. Oh my.
Okay. Then I'll just swing and hit.
Hang on, you targeted the wrong person.
I like that one even better.
I'll take the hit, but I'm just saying, let me retarget for the damage. Get your 25. Okay, there you go.
Does a 25 crit the mook?
No. Not with 18 AC, which we need a 28, so.
Minimum damage, 5 points.
Telling him to stay in line. Ow.
Get back.
Now, as I was saying, now in first edition, you take penalties to your attack roll when you provoke. I'm wondering if I take those penalties.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So, which orc warrior am I? I'm warrior orc 2. Warrior orc 2 was trying to poke Niles with his longsword. So, with 2 attacks left, I swing at Niles with a 16 and a hit. And with a negative 5, because a longsword is not a light weapon, I will finish by swinging at him again with a miss. So 1 hit on Niles with the sword for D8 plus 4, 8 points of damage on Niles. Draws his sword, takes one in the shoulder, and manages to drive it into your shoulder. So as you're clipping him in the shoulder going, ow, he's like poking Niles with his sword, and Niles is going, ow, as well. Half-orc warrior number 1 that was attacking Niles moves, or should say,
by the way, you put frightened on Theon, not the orc he actually frightened. FYI.
Oh.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, that joke.
My bad. But that other would have hit not a crit, 26, so it wouldn't have changed nothing, but sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good.
Now I'm scared of you. Okay. Back to the action at hand. Coming back down. Where were we? Half-orc warrior 1. Okay. Half-orc warrior 1. Blah, 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 blah. It's going to do some clamoring to get into position here. Moving slowly, taking a full move to just kind of bustle through chairs. You know, moving into difficult terrain to get set up.
Okay.
Seeing that you're attacking my buddy, and this guy is attacking my target, and the orc seems to make the boss hesitate, I'm gonna, at the very least, go a 50-50 on deciding who to attack next. So, Niles, odd or even?
I am the odd one.
4. He decides to help the boss, help his friend, and attack Theon with my sword. I did a move, so I've got 2 sword strikes left. 1 for a hit with 27, but no crit. Adding the -5 for the second swipe. 16, 20. Only a 4 this time. Also a hit.
20 doesn't hit. My armor class 22.
Oh, it says I hit you. Do you have your shield up? Do you not have your armor equipped?
You have the flat-footed effect on him as well. So that would be probably what it is that happened there.
Why is everything stacking on you? That's weird. Sorry. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Damage once. Theowen takes 11 points total. He apologizes, and then he's done.
Yeah.
Okay. The female hobgoblin warrior is now flanking you. So Theowen is about to gain the flanked condition, am I not? Am I assuming correctly? I believe I'm assuming correctly. Oh, I see what I was doing. I was opening the field, but I wasn't moving the flag. That's what happened. Okay. Flanking is not here. When you're flanked, you are flat-footed, though? Yes?
I assume so, yeah.
I believe so. Because I don't have any flanking condition. Flanked.
Flankled.
Flanking, fleet, forager, fascinating people. Anyone? No? Oh, conditions, right. Sorry. Duh. GM screen.
Yeah, you have conditions quicker than I can look them up.
Flat-footed is -2.
Yeah, but does flanking do that?
It does. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, your internet's pretty bad tonight, Rob. I gotta say. I appreciate the help, but it's just like, aye. Flat-footed. So I'm putting flat-footed back on Theo and Al, if that's okay with you. And the boss...
It's fine now, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
There's a reason for it.
Yeah. For
it's
now, right?
Completely surrounded.
Yes. Well, I've got a rapier and a dagger, and I'm itching to use them. So, starting with my rapier, I'm going to try to disarm Theowen. It's a disarming weapon.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yes. I like
that would provoke an attack of opportunity if his mook didn't suck it up first. You only get one reaction around, right?
You can feat for more, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but at our lovely level, you get one.
Yes, these guys have tactics. They're experienced mercenaries, and having you guys drawing you into my hut under these specific circumstances is probably our best move. So, let's talk about disarming.
That's a tricky one to do. It's an athletics ability. You must be trained in it. Or not trained, and you must, trained. You have to be trained.
Normally you have to have a free hand.
Okay.
Not quite sure why. But if your weapon has the disarming trait, you don't have to have that. And then it's your attack roll versus my fortitude DC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's not it's not athletics check. I just got to hit your fortitude DC.
I believe you roll an athletics check against my fortitude DC.
Right.
Using any bonuses that the weapon has.
And now you won't, if you succeed, you have to critically succeed to be able to disarm him.
Otherwise, I take a 1-step penalty, I think.
I'm having to look that up.
Yeah, I think you actually have to disarm me 3 successes in a row
and it
to
does
get the weapon
stack.
out of my hand.
It'll be on page 242. I'm onto it now.
Yeah.
Reading as fast as I can.
No, we're not putting all on you there. Just saying, it's one of the
28.
fancy.
So he's got one.
What's your fortitude?
20.
Okay.
Oh, my fortitude's 10.
Okay,
so 10 plus 10 is 20.
So I missed it by 2. That would have been a crit and gone wee. Okay, so that's 1 pip. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go again. I'm just standing here. Just standing
Why
here.
not?
I'm gonna use now. This second attack is at -4 because it's a finesse weapon.
Remember, he's frightened.
Yeah, no, I've got frightened and fatigued. I am.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but I am a boss. So while being frightened and fatigued and the -4 penalty, which adjusts because of my weapon, I'm going to go again with a 19. That does not do.
That does not do.
So try to get you. Okay. So I got you a little out of whack here. How long does this hold? Do I have to constantly hammer away? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I just go back
until the start of the creature's
until I
turn.
go again?
Hmm.
Yeah, until the start of the creature's turn.
Okay.
So I'll just read it out. You weaken an opponent's grasp on the item until the start of that creature's turn. Attempts to disarm the opponent of that item gain a +2 bonus, and the target takes a -2 circumstance penalties to attacks with the item or other checks requiring a firm grasp of the item.
Okay. Can he do something to recover his grasp, or is he just going to go at -2?
At the start of his turn, he'll regain it.
Okay.
As far as I'm interpreting that, how it's written here.
Okay.
And it looks like it's designed to if he made an attack of opportunity after this, it would be with a -2 on top of that.
Yeah. Okay. With my final action, since I'm not having much luck, kind of want to do like a 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have a go with my dagger because it's an agile finesse weapon and has a far less penalty. You have 8 and 11, 14. Okay. So she starts working you with the blades. Ha 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 ha. You quickly realize that she is a deft and skilled little lady, and I'm done.
She has some skill.
Ow. We're gonna do Al.
Alright, so I'm going to pull back from whence I was shot from. Actually,
Pew pew pew.
You're looking at a curtain. Like I said, Buddy was just kind of like just sitting there peeking through.
No, but I just got shot by somebody now, didn't I?
You did. It's not like I had time to whip back the curtain. I guess I just zoop, poink. You spit out the arrow. Now you're kind of looking. You can see your opponent, but you kind of.
I spit out the first arrow, but somebody critted me with another one.
I'm just saying, because of the narrow gap, I'm going to need a perception action to perceive a target. But once you have line of sight on something.
What about the one that shot me from the tree? Do I need a perception on that?
Yeah, because I'm hiding. Well, I guess it's -20 now, but sure. Where did that arrow come from? In the dark. You look over.
Right, so you want some perception? I shall give you perception. 16.
Yep. I did shoot you. The arrow fletching points at the target. Okay, there he is. He's up a tree.
Give him the forks.
I make lots of noise to throw off the alien creature, and then I try to quietly climb up the tree a little bit. I'm in the tree.
I'm just going to cast regular old ordinary magic missile at him.
Okay.
So that'll be 2 actions, so 2 bolts.
All right.
4 and 4. It's 8 points of damage.
Ouch. Lots of ouching. Not very happy with you at all, but I'm still here.
Shoot me, I shoot you.
Yeah.
Comes around, goes around.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's my actions.
I just realized I've had this picture up the entire time. It's been theater of the mind combat, sorry. All right. It's a cluster. It looks like a checkerboard of green and red in this little cottage. And Al's outside taking peppers and throwing salt.
Checkmate!
Niles, you're up. Muros, you're on deck.
All right, I will. Pokey, the guy I was already poking. Staba. So whoever that was. Oh, half orc warrior number 2.
Yep, got it. Yeah.
Pokey the first time. 22.
Yeah.
Not telling me that a hit or miss. So.
Yeah, that's weird. But yes, you do hit. Yeah. D8
8 points of damage.
Aren't you a
Yeah,
D6
nice.
rapier?
No, because I have deadly simplicity since it is the rapier, since it is the weapon of my god. I go up a dice.
Oh.
If it's a simple weapon.
Oh. Is this the first time you've actually hit somebody with this weapon? I haven't
No, that's the
noticed
first time I've actually used it.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's got to like take.
Cleric with a rapier. I
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's a little thematic, like the little swig of the flask, and down the blade goes the juice, and then stab it, and it burns. Oh, that alcohol burns. Cauterizing wounds. The name of CC himself. Nicely done. Anything else, sir?
8 points. Is he still up?
Am I still up?
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't say, is he dead yet?
Is he dead yet? Because it's not showing on my.
You know what? It's actually not showing. It's not showing the damage, so I'm gonna have to actually give him the damage. Huh. Wonder why that is.
Retarget him.
Anyway, yes, I'm still here.
All right. Then I'll stabby again.
Okay.
4 and 11.
Miss.
And then with my last action, I'll raise my shield.
Nice.
Muros.
Sorry, Frank, I tried.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
Oi. Well, time to do this. I'll screw you up on the other side there. Back around to the opposite side is where I last heard the creakies.
Okay. Yep.
Oh.
Coming up.
Hey. Hop on up. Ha! Well, see anything?
Perception? He should be here. Now, you did see Muros firing up above the platform, so I'll give you a plus.
Albrick.
I'll give you a +2 at least, because he was firing a bit high. Yeah, he's up the tree again.
21. Yeah, dunderhead. What you do? Oh, that day I'm going for you. Up the tree I go right after him.
Okay. Climb up.
Spider climb.
Yep. Condition of climbing? Is there a condition of climbing that helps us? Or okay. There's got to be some kind of crazy when you're climbing, trying to fight. Anyway, this is also, it's not a sheer wall. It's one of those lots of handholds trees, so it's not difficult to climb. So anyway, athletics. Oh no, you still have the climbing speed. Never mind, sorry.
Aye.
The chest hair walks you up. Forgot about that.
Combat climber is a feat.
Yeah.
Now, would that have been all my actions then?
I don't know. I couldn't even understand what
Move,
Rob was trying to say.
Move, proceed, move.
Booger.
I think he said combat climbing is a feat.
That is correct.
Okay. There he is. Okay, so where do you want to be? Beside him? Under him?
Hey. Yeah, no, right beside him. Like, hi.
Okay, so you just climb up here. We'll just say that's, adjacent. Because he's standing there with a bow, right? What's he going to do? Oh.
Hello.
This is a monk straight out of a horror movie right now.
Oh, I've got moves. I've got moves. Wait to see what he does next. Always wanted to do this with an archer. Theowen.
All right. So she tried to stab at me.
She tried to disarm you and then tried to stab.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna pay her back.
So does he automatically just reset?
I regain my grip.
Now is that an action?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
And I will chop.
Okay.
So she should be targeted.
4. Miss.
That's a miss.
15.
Actually, I'm going to spend a hero point to re-roll that.
Yay!
All right.
So 22 turns a miss into a hit.
It does.
And she takes 13 points.
Yes, she does. Not happy about it.
Second attack. Hopefully it rolls better.
Okay. Natural 1.
19. AC 25.
Hit.
For 8 more points.
Okay. Now, are you doing the negatives, like with the track? You're not just rolling the first dice. You're going.
I'm rolling it on my little.
Yeah, but you're rolling.
Clicker thing.
Your second, your third attacks are lesser.
Yes.
Okay.
11, 6, 1.
Okay.
Full attack. Hit twice.
Got it.
Hurrah!
Last one. Critical miss.
Yep.
All right.
Done.
So as you start chopping and gaining momentum, she ouches twice, right? Like studies you, as it were, reacts, leans back, and when you think you're gonna go for the kill shot, critical miss, you know, your axe hits the back wall or the drape, and you get a little entangled, and I'll have you burn an action next round to recover it, to perceive the critical. Because I just don't believe in people just dropping their axe consistently. You know what I mean?
Because
he didn't roll a natural 1, Jeff.
No, but there's still a critical miss, as in 10 below.
It doesn't do anything.
that doesn't do anything.
Just an automatic miss.
Oh, okay.
You just missed.
That's just critical miss. I want to come up with something really cool.
Well, then every third attack is going to be a critical miss.
Yeah, no.
-10.
Sorry, I'm looking at the +1, and then below it says critical miss, not the 4 and the 1. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, and that's you, sir.
Yep, that's 3 attacks.
All right, half orc number 5. Okay, I'm going to make an athletics check to basically, I'm sort of in this, one knee up, one, like braced one leg and another leg on a branch, and I'm going to lean forward, hook my leg, and twirl, do the hanging shot. So athletics check from me. Hopefully I don't fail and fall on my face. 2, 9. So he does this really cool thing where he swings backwards and you see him smile and the bow comes up and he's got you dead to rights and he's about to shoot. And when he pulls back with his arm, he nudges another branch, which tips his, and he falls. Straight,
that's not good.
Straight down onto the platform, flat on his ass. Boof. And takes D6 points of damage.
Actually, I found something about fall damage there you might be interested to hear.
What's that?
Whenever you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half of the distance you fell. If you take any damage, you land prone. If you fall into water or soft substance, calculate the damage as if the fall were 20 feet shorter. 30 if you intentionally dove into it.
Bludgeoning damage, half the distance you fell. So I just automatically take 5 points instead of a D6.
Be half, so you'd be taking 2 if you round down.
Well, he's fallen from 10 feet.
Yeah, because I was 10 feet up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of us taking D6s
or else he would have been in range of you.
So Muros, remember how we were like, where'd that 12 come from? Your falling damage was small. We'll just leave you at that weird 12 wound and we'll say that was like the big hit.
Well, I got feats for that, but I think it's because I was messing around with my character sheet, because that's how much hit points I get for leveling.
Okay. Well, like I said, since we're about to try to figure that damage out and take it off, and I know I rolled low for you guys falling, so we'll just leave it as is for now. And anyway, but okay. So he will actually take 5 points from the fall, and I'm prone.
Right.
So
if he fell 10 feet, then minus 5 feet, and then whatever half that is your damage. So if take away the first 5 feet, so he only fell 5 feet, so he takes 2 damage.
When you fall more than 5 feet, take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance you fell. I fell 10 feet.
Okay.
It's just that you don't take 2 points of damage for falling 5 feet. Is what they're saying is you gotta fall at least 5 feet, or sorry, more than 5 feet. So you gotta fall at least 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
And then it's half 3 type of thing. So no, I think we're good. I did fall 10, says half. Then there's more things like soft substances and stuff, but no, I fell on the hardboard. So anyway, I didn't get my attack. I have 2 actions left. I screw up my first action. I fall. Splat. I take 5 points of damage. I'm going to use an action. Basically, I'm going to, get up. And I guess I could just retake my shot. I wanted to shoot you. That's what the cool hanging thing wasn't for Al. It was for you. I fall. I go, ow. I get up. And I don't have to draw. I'll make a reflex save. Maybe he drops his bow.
Oh, skill check, attack, and then still with 1 action, right? Oh wait, he didn't get the second. No, just skill check.
Right, because I didn't get to shoot you. I'll make a reflex to see if I hang on a bow. 23, yes. And yeah, so I'm going to take my shot at you. I get up and just fire into the tree, but you do have cover. That's the good news.
Ah!
Yeah, you got lots of cover.
Leave me alone.
Aha, I will give you +4 cover, so I take a -4 at this shot, and I shoot you with my bow. 9 and miss. And the next guy. Okay, so this guy is inside, shot through the window, drew a sword, attack of opportunity, struck at Niles, or was going to, and then ended up taking some more strikes. Yep, I'm going to take advantage of my buddies in full swing, and the boss is like, change up! So he's going to turn and use the flank, the flat-footed on the dwarf from behind, counting on his buddy that's attacking the dwarf from the side to turn on the cleric. So new targeting, switching targets, and I'm going to longsword the dwarf with a hit of 25 and damage of 6 points. With a -5, I'm just going to continue this train with a miss, and at damn it, why won't I hit you? He's mumbling something under his breath about you being prey, and that takes an action, but it doesn't seem to be doing him any good at the moment. I will make you my prey. Chop, chop, chop. But only hit you once. Half-orc number 1 turns on the cleric, and the same thing. You are now my prey. Face me. I make you my prey. I spend an action making you my prey. There's bonuses, but we'll get to that. Bonuses that are not really going to help in this situation, but it's always good to, it's the buddy system. Remember who you hunted. Okay, there we go. And it's a longsword that meets good old Niles with a hit for 12 points of damage. And then with the -5 and attacking you while fatigued, I might add. These guys are no joke. Hits Niles again for 12 points of damage.
He doesn't hit with an 18.
Okay.
My armor class is 20.
Oh, it says I hit you. What's your AC?
My armor class is 20.
Oh, because your raised shield. It might not be set on your
No, I clicked the
character
little
sheet.
button.
There it is. Your shield raised now, it says 19.
That's 20 on my character sheet.
I'm looking at your sheet. I just made it 19. 17, 19. 17.
Niles 3.0, not the other one.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, yeah.
I'm attacking the old Niles. I'm beating the shit out of the old Niles. Whoops. See you next week. No, seriously. You do take the first set of damage, sir, and we will see you next time when the new round starts up. Say goodnight, Niles.
Good night, everyone.